It's Conduit News Radio with Paul Harrell.
Jason Dobson on the line. He is a candidate for the Arkansas House State Representative for a candidate for State Representative District 12. Jason, great to have you on the program. How are you?
Thank you, Paul. Glad to be here.
Yes, sir. So, first of all, tell us a little bit about District 12 geographically. I was looking at the map, and it's quite an interestingly drawn district. Yeah.
It's definitely a bizarre boundary lines on our district.
Yeah. So, what are we talking about here? Like, what are some of the main areas? We're looking at it now. I see like Helena, West Helena. So you get a portion of that.
Yeah. All of Phillips County, a portion of Arkansas County, a portion of Lincoln County, and a small portion of Desha County.
Mm-hmm. Well, there we go. All right, so Jason, why do you want to run? You're running as a Republican. The seat is currently held by Democrat Chris Richie. Jason, why did you decide to throw your hat in the ring for District 12?
Well, Chris Richie's never been challenged. He's got a horrible voting record. He doesn't represent the values that I feel like we need represented in our district, and just feel like no one's speaking out for us in Little Rock.
So, have you been hearing from people? I mean, when you're on the campaign trail, a lot of times people go door to door, or they go to a lot of events. What are the people saying on the ground there?
People are behind us. They're behind us. They understand. They're kind of shocked. An overwhelming number of people don't even know who the representative is, and then the small portion that do know who he is, they're shocked when they see his voting record. So. We're getting the word out. We're spreading his voting record around, letting people know what their options are.
Yeah, I have a flyer here. Matter of fact, be informed. Let's throw this up there real quick, Joe. Thank you for our online audience. Do you know how your representative voted? Chris Richie, Democrat, for District 12. His voting record. You have some votes here from 2013. HB 1037 prohibits abortion after 20 weeks. Did not vote. Another bill prohibits abortion in the, if a fetal heartbeat is detected, voted no on that. You just kind of go down the list here. To tell us, what are your views on abortion?
Pro-life, 100% pro-life from conception.
Okay, well, that's very straightforward. And I think most people are. Most people are. Then we have on the Second Amendment. Look at this thing. See, a Second Amendment, HB 1243 of 2013. This is Chris Richie's voting record. Authorizes university staff to carry a concealed handgun. Voted no on that. SB 896 of 2013 allows a church that operates a private school to permit concealed carry on church property. Did not vote on that one. HB 1434 of 2015 allows a concealed carry permit holder to carry in polling places. Voted no there. What are your thoughts on the Second Amendment, Jason Dobson?
It shall not be infringed. It's pretty clear. I'm a Second Amendment guy, and clearly my opponent is not. He wants to tell you. I don't know if he's for complete confiscation. I don't know if he may be. I don't know that, but he definitely wants to tell you where you can carry, which is all the same to me.
Yeah, it's certainly the most popular form is essentially the Second Amendment is treated differently than all the rest of the amendments. Meaning, you got to check in with the government in order to carry. Of course, with Act 746, what are your views on Act 746? Are you familiar with it? Constitutional carry, that sort of thing.
I am, and it's just the fact that we have to have things like that is upsetting because the Constitution is very clear to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think a lot of people agree with that for sure. It was like the Religious Freedom Restoration Act. Arkansas back in 2015, we tried to clarify, strengthen the Arkansas religious freedom, or basically mirror the federal Religious Freedom Restoration Act. And I kept thinking to myself, why do we even have a Religious Freedom Restoration Act? Isn't the First Amendment perfectly sufficient? But no, you got to clarify these days, right?
Well, I guess the government has to have something to do.
Well, it's just, the sad thing is it really shows the fact that you have to clarify some of these rights that used to be just understood. It shows you how far we've departed from understanding our founding documents. I mean, we don't understand them, and that's why you have these movements to try to clarify this is what the Founding Fathers meant. I got this. Let's go down here on taxes. Your opponent, Democrat Chris Richie, HB 1162 of 2017, put sales taxes on digital downloads, voted yes. Raise sales taxes on soft drinks and candy, voted yes. Puts income tax on unemployment compensation, yes. These are, I certainly remember these. These are a lot closer to my memory than the ones from 2013. So do you think the people of District 12 want lower taxes, or do you think they want higher taxes?
Well, I would hope that everyone would want lower taxes. Taxes and regulations is what's keeping us down here in the Delta. We overtaxed and underappreciated down here. That's how we feel.
So talk about that. I mean, overtaxed, underappreciated. You mentioned regulations as well. I mean, it's clear that, at least according to the platform, that the Republican Party stands against higher regulations and against increasing your taxes, right?
It should be clear, yeah.
It should be clear. Okay. Well, if you read the platform, it is limited government. It's back in there, thank goodness. So, I guess why do you think we have? Why is there a Democrat representing District 12 right now? Is it because this may be a district that's just kind of the last holdout? I mean, what are your thoughts on this?
It is. There's a lot of the older blue dog Democrats here. The Democrats took care of the farmers previously. Over the last 16, 20 years, more and more of those kind of moderate Democrats are coming back over to the Republican Party because the left is moving so far to the left. But more and more people are kind of seeing the light, understanding that government's getting in the way, and you can look at the state. The state's getting painted red, and it's moving east. It's our time.
House Bill 1267. Your opponent in 2017 voted to increase the tax and fees on tires, tax increase on remounting tires. He voted for that. This bill has started a regulatory boom for big government types.
Right.
Because now they got these meetings. How are they going to implement this? But bottom line is, he voted. When you go to get new tires, you're now paying more money because of that yes vote. It contributed to it, right?
That's right. That's the Democratic way: more taxes, more government.
Yeah, and the sad thing is, I mean, with the respect, I have to mention this for some intellectual honesty. That bill was proposed by a Republican. But it just goes to show you that even in the Republican Party, we have sometimes we deviate from what that platform says.
Well, we have a majority. We have all the leadership. I think we could be doing more to cut out some of these taxes. Get it off the people's shoulders. Give it back to the people.
Yeah, I agree with you. We're talking with Jason Dobson. He's the Arkansas State. He's a candidate for the Arkansas State representative seat, District 12. And he's running against Democrat Chris Richie.
Yeah. Never been challenged.
And he's never been challenged, really. So how long has he been down there? How long has he been up there, rather?
2012. 2012 was his first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So never been challenged. Well, here we go. Have a Democrat versus a Republican. We'll see what happens. He also voted present when it came time to increase the gas tax or refer that to the people. He voted yes on the internet sales tax, SB 140. That was Jake Files, now convicted Senator Jake Files' bill that he ran to try to get more money from the people when it comes to online sales purchase. What do you think of that internet sales tax? I mean, I know the United States Supreme Court now says, Jason, they say that, hey, the state of Arkansas will be able to require out-of-state sellers to keep up with Arkansas's tax code and remit taxes. But, I mean, it's going to mean higher prices for everybody, right? I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
Right. Well, I mean, it's a double-edged sword because, the brick and mortar, the mom and pops, they have to charge tax. So it's kind of not fair to them that you can go on the internet, buy it cheaper, and not pay tax. But ultimately, I'm against it. I'm against the tax because I am a true conservative.
Yeah. This is some interesting fraud prevention. I didn't know this, but Chris Richie back in 2013 voted no on a bill to require a photo ID to vote.
Yeah.
I mean, my
and
goodness.
Again in 17 was,
Why? Why would we not? I mean, with the way we have things going with illegal immigration, you know what I thought was interesting is that the president is all of this talk and nonsense about Russia. Donald Trump won the election because of Russia. I mean, that's essentially what they want people to.
Right.
They want to come to that conclusion. Donald Trump's not saying, okay, all right, well, let's solve the meddling problem by requiring voter ID. I'm like, wow, what a fantastic comeback, because that's exactly right. Let's have ID to vote.
That's right. And even the Democrats are against that. I don't know. They have all kinds of lame excuses for it. There's really no good excuse, but just the efficiency. You just talk to the poll workers. Just the efficiency of it. Never mind the fraud prevention, but just the efficiency of it is enough to put it in.
Yeah. Requiring drug testing to receive government benefits, he voted no. Required ID to use food stamp benefits, voted no. Requires voters to provide ID when voting, voted no. That's that's the second one, the second time. Well, Jason, I have to say here, it just on paper with this voting record, I mean, it seems like he certainly votes the way the Democrat Party platform would suggest that a Democrat would vote.
That's right. He's liberal. There's no doubt.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I mean, you leave it up to the people. You give the facts out there. Put the facts out there. This is how you voted, and then let the people decide. But at least you're an alternative to this agenda. It's like this is a liberal, progressive tax spend agenda. No accountability. No ID to vote, and I offer the alternative. I mean, is that what you're hoping to do?
That's exactly what I'm hoping to do. We've kind of been forced to just accept it. Like I said, he's never been challenged, and at least we're going to have an option in November to something different.
Well, I want to thank you for running. I guess when you think about it, you put your hat out there, you throw your hat in the ring. Right now, Chris Richie is your state representative, and I would imagine you disagree with how he's voted.
I have. It's upsetting, especially on the abortion and the Second Amendment. I mean, these things are close to my heart, and it bothers me that a local representative that represents me in Little Rock is that that liberal, that far left.
So
it's upsetting.
If people want to know more, Jason Dobson, if people want to know more and get in contact with you, what do they need to do?
Hey, Facebook. Facebook is that's the platform to find out everything.
Okay.
Jason Dobson for state representative. Find us on Facebook and just look at our message, look at his voting record, and make a decision.
Okay. All right. Well, Jason Dobson, it's a pleasure to have you on. Love to do it again soon. And keep me posted. We'll make a YouTube video of this, and you can get it out to your folks as well if they want to know more about you. Okay.
Thanks, Paul. Keep up the good work.
All righty. Jason Dobson, everybody. Great to meet him. Folks, the telephone number 870-275-9799. Going to take a break. Back in a moment.